You are 10 weeks pregnant. Oh yeah, you can do the double figure dance now. At least that's what I did anyway. I think it's a little bit like when you turn double figures as a child and everything suddenly seems so much more real and grown up and exciting. So your baby is now 1.25 inches long, which in fruit terms is about the size of a kumquat. Now, admittedly, that's probably not something that all of us have in our fruit bowls, but hopefully you can get the idea and imagine that sort of size. In terms of weight, your baby now weighs 1/4 ounce, and that doesn't seem like much, but trust me, that will soon change as baby grows bigger and bigger each week. So, what are they up to this week? Well, this is actually quite an exciting time because at 10 weeks, your baby is officially classed as a fetus, which is a really good thing because their critical stages of development are now complete and they are just going to really focus on a bit of fine tuning and getting bigger. His or her heart is now also fully formed, and it's probably beating around 2 to 3 times faster than yours is right now. They are also covered in fuzzy peach hair, which is really cute, isn't it? And they're growing little fingernails and no longer have webbed fingers or toes as well, which is always a good thing. We've talked about baby, but what about you? How are you feeling and what is being 10 weeks pregnant really like? Well, here at Channel Mum, we are comparing the textbook versus the truth with a little bit of help from expectant mums like you. And now it's time for one of my favourite parts, which is looking at those 10-week bellies. So here are how some other mums' bellies looked at just 10 weeks.
This is the bump for 10 weeks. I do still feel like I'm a little bit podgy around here, but it's getting a little bit bigger. I've actually had to do the whole elastic band on the waist thing.
Okay, so that is what is going on. You can definitely tell, like looking down, you can definitely tell there's a little bump there.
On that note, considering that belly of yours is growing, it might be time to start shopping around for some maternity bits now. Now, you don't need to go all out, but I promise you, a nice pair of maternity leggings or maternity jeans are about as close as you're going to get to wearing pyjamas right now. And let's face it, when we're pregnant, all we ever really want to do is wear pyjamas. So what else can you expect at 10 weeks? Well, here at Channel Mum, we have tons of vlogs for every week of pregnancy from other women who are at the same stage as you are right now. So let's have a look and see what they say about being 10 weeks pregnant.
My husband and I have been thinking a little bit about names, but like not majorly. We have a girl's name now. I had my booking in appointment with the midwife, and that's the appointment where you go and you basically say you're pregnant and you get all your paperwork and you fill out so much paperwork.
The symptoms have started, oh joy.
Still very tired, but I think that's to be expected. I'm still going to bed really early and taking advantage of having a little nap when my youngest does.
The skin's broken out a little bit, which is lovely. There's a few spots around there.
Really like dry around here and then really oily around here, so I've got quite a few spots.
Still having to wee more. Last night I got up 3 times to go to the loo.
Still craving Prosecco, which is really, really bad.
Every night after dinner I've really been craving like yogurt or like Muller Lights.
Mashed potato and bread. I've started having 2 pieces of like wholemeal bread before work every day.
Sickness is still here, like
a little bit nauseous. I've still been lucky that I haven't been physically sick. Every time I brush my teeth though and like I brush my tongue, I really gag, like it actually hurts my stomach.
I've been having more like round ligament pain this week. I've noticed like pulls and stretches.
When I've been rolling over in bed, if I do it quite quickly, I get a real stitch. It hurts, like it's literally like, oh.
Not really starting to show yet. It's still, I think, early days. I'm feeling a little bit like sort of bloated.
I had to unbutton my jeans the day I turned 10 weeks.
My clothes are starting to get tight now. I've noticed that I can't do, well I can do my jeans up, but they are really uncomfortable.
So one thing you actually might want to think about now you're at this stage in your pregnancy is telling work that you're pregnant. Now, legally in the UK, you need to tell your employer 15 weeks before your due date, which is around the 6-month mark, but lots of us do it much sooner than that, mainly for safety reasons, depending on the job, for, you know, reasons such as how you're feeling. If you're sick a lot, then it's probably good that work knows, so that's why you're off and they understand, and also to make sure that you're able to attend all of your maternity appointments as well. So definitely have a think about it. We've also linked a video down below about your maternity rights, so we'd really recommend you watching that if you want to find out a bit more information about your rights as a pregnant lady. And finally, before I go, it's time for the channel mum, the good, the bad and the ugly of being 10 weeks pregnant. The good, you've hit that double figure milestone and you are now a quarter of the way through your pregnancy. We'll just pretend that all babies come on their due date though for now. The bad, on that note, there's another 10 weeks until you reach halfway, and that's ages, isn't it? And the ugly, by this point you have seen the inside of your toilet bowl that much that it might as well be a second home. I personally could pick out the scent of my toilet cleaner a mile off as well. I was in there that much. So we hope you've enjoyed our textbook versus the truth about being 10 weeks pregnant. As always, we would love to hear how you're doing and how that little bump of yours is doing as well. So leave us a comment down below and let us know how it's going for you at the moment. If you'd like something to watch after this, then why not check out all the other vlogs on Channel Mum from other mums who are 10 weeks pregnant right now as well. We'll leave a link down below for you. So that's all from us here at Channel Mum, so you take care and we will see you and that little baby of yours next week.